Problem solving is not merely a skill, but an art. Mastering problem solving, a step-by-step guide to effective thinking, emphasizes that problem solving is a fundamental aspect of both personal and professional life. The book introduces readers to the critical idea that the process of solving problems isn't just about finding quick fixes. Instead, it's about gaining clarity, thinking strategically, and developing a mindset that can tackle any challenge systematically and creatively. The authors argue that many individuals don't approach problems methodically, which leads to suboptimal solutions. Instead of rushing to find solutions, effective problem solvers understand the importance of a thoughtful step-by-step approach. Step 1. Define the problem. A key theme throughout the book is the idea that understanding the problem is the most critical step in the problem-solving process. Defining the problem clearly and thoroughly is essential as it sets the stage for finding a solution. The book recommends breaking down the problem into its core components. Start by asking, what exactly is the problem, and why does it matter? This step also involves identifying the stakeholders involved, understanding the impact of the problem, and figuring out the root cause, not just the symptoms. For example, if the problem is customer dissatisfaction with a product, it's essential to understand the specific complaints, e.g., pricing, functionality, customer service, rather than just labeling it as a general dissatisfaction. Step 2. Gather information. After defining the problem, gathering the right information becomes critical. This step involves collecting data, analyzing patterns, and gaining different perspectives. The authors stress that problem solving requires an openness to multiple viewpoints. There is no one right way to approach an issue. To gather comprehensive information, the book recommends utilizing various methods: researching similar problems or case studies, interviewing stakeholders such as customers, employees, or experts, collecting quantitative data and qualitative feedback. The goal is to build a detailed understanding of the problem, so when potential solutions are considered, they are grounded in facts and realistic expectations. Step 3. Generate potential solutions. With a clear understanding of the problem, it's time to generate solutions. At this stage, the key is to let creativity flow. Often, people get stuck by thinking too narrowly or focusing on one obvious solution too soon. Instead, the authors recommend brainstorming freely, without judgment, to create a wide range of possibilities. This stage may also involve thinking beyond the obvious. The authors introduce various brainstorming techniques to help stimulate new ideas. Mind mapping, a tool that helps visualize the relationships between different aspects of the problem. Lateral thinking encourages thinking outside traditional boundaries. What if scenarios, a technique that involves asking, "What if we tried this?" to expand the range of potential solutions. The book suggests that no idea is too far-fetched at this stage. The goal is to gather many options, even those that might seem impractical at first glance. Step 4. Evaluate solutions. Once you have a list of possible solutions, it's time to evaluate them critically. The evaluation process helps narrow down the choices to the ones that are most likely to succeed. The authors provide a set of criteria for evaluating potential solutions. Feasibility. Is the solution realistic given the resources, time, money, expertise available? Impact. Will the solution effectively address the root cause of the problem or just treat the symptoms? Risks. What are the potential risks or unintended consequences of implementing this solution? This step often involves collaboration with others to get diverse perspectives. This may be a time when you consult a team or experts to validate your thoughts and ensure that no major pitfalls are overlooked. Step 5. Choose the best solution. Choosing the best solution involves making a decision based on the evaluation criteria. This is where problem solving can become difficult as it requires confidence in your judgment. The authors suggest taking a methodical approach when deciding which solution to implement. Once a solution is chosen, the book recommends creating a clear plan of action to ensure that it can be executed successfully. It is also vital to consider the solution's long-term implications, ensuring that it solves the problem without creating new ones. Step 6. Implement the solution. Implementation is where many problem-solving processes fail. Even if a solution is well thought out, poor execution can lead to failure. The book emphasizes the importance of planning every step of the implementation carefully. The authors recommend the following actions. Develop a clear action plan. Create a detailed plan that outlines who is responsible for each task, the timeline for each step, and the resources required. Communication. Ensure that everyone involved understands their role and the objectives. Monitor progress. Continuously assess the implementation process to identify any challenges or deviations from the plan. Adapt as needed. Be ready to make adjustments if the original solution isn't working as expected. Step 7. Review and learn. The final step is reviewing the results of the solution. Did it solve the problem effectively? Were there any unexpected consequences? This step allows you to assess the success of the solution and learn from the process. Reflecting on your approach helps build better problem-solving skills for the future. The authors also suggest that this stage is important for building a culture of continuous improvement. By reviewing outcomes and learning from each experience, problem solvers can become more efficient and effective over time. Creative and critical thinking. Throughout the book, the authors stress the importance of both creative and critical thinking. While creative thinking helps you generate novel ideas, critical thinking helps you assess these ideas logically and choose the best one. Several strategies are introduced to develop these thinking skills. Reframing problems. Looking at a problem from different angles to uncover new insights. Challenging assumptions. Questioning commonly held beliefs and assumptions to arrive at innovative solutions. The 5 whys, a technique for digging deeper into the problem by asking why repeatedly until you uncover the root cause. Overcoming barriers to problem solving. The book also addresses common barriers that can impede effective problem solving. Cognitive biases. Biases like confirmation bias or anchoring bias can distort our judgment. The book encourages self-awareness and strategies to combat these biases. Emotional barriers. Emotions such as fear, stress, or frustration can cloud judgment and make it harder to think clearly. Resource limitations. Often the resources needed to solve a problem may seem unavailable. The authors suggest thinking creatively within constraints and utilizing existing resources more effectively. Developing problem-solving habits. The final chapter focuses on the idea that problem-solving is a skill that improves with practice. The authors encourage readers to actively seek out new challenges and engage in problem-solving exercises. This will help develop the habit of thinking critically and creatively. Conclusion. Mastering. Problem-solving provides readers with a step-by-step framework for tackling any problem. Whether in business, personal life, or any other context, The book offers valuable insights into thinking systematically and creatively, evaluating solutions, and learning from experiences. By following the structured steps outlined in the book, readers can enhance their problem-solving capabilities and face challenges with confidence.